Let us start with module 2 today. Very first topic in module 2 is Taylor series expansion of f of x about the point A. See what is the formula for a Taylor series so that we can express the given function in terms of a Taylor series. We are going to express f of x in terms of a series which is called Taylor series. Very first term is f of a plus second term is x minus a into f dash of a plus third term will be x minus a whole square by 2 factorial into f double dash of a plus x minus a whole cube f triple dash of a divided by 3 factorial. You can observe here after f of a we have a pattern here. After first term we have a pattern. What is the pattern? X minus a whole to the power 1 we have divided by 1 factorial we have, and after that we have first derivative f dash. Can you observe can you observe in the next term it is whole square here divided by 2 factorial into f double dash. See, there is an increment by 1. There is an increment by 1 from the second term to third term. When you go for the next term, this 2 becomes 3 and double dash becomes triple dash. 2 factorial becomes 3 factorial. The process will be continued for further terms also. We just say plus and so on. How many terms we need to write the problem? In the problem, it depends on the question. They will mention how many terms you have to expand. So in the question, they will give f of x. We need to find its derivative, its double derivative, and triple derivative, and so on. Then we have to replace x by a in the derivatives. We have to replace x by a in the derivatives, and we have to substitute in these places. Also, we have to put the value of a in these places: x minus a whole square, and x minus a whole cube. Here also we need to put the value of a, which will be given again in the question. After Taylor series, we have a particular series which is called Maclaurin series. We can obtain this Maclaurin series from Taylor series. Let us see how do we obtain Maclaurin series from this Taylor series. F of x is equal to f of 0 is the first term. Can you observe here a is replaced by 0? So this is the thing we are going to do throughout in the Taylor series to obtain Maclaurin series. That means wherever a is there, make it 0. Wherever a is there, make it 0. In the Taylor series, you will get Maclaurin series. So this x minus a has become just x because x minus 0 is x. And f dash of a has become f dash of 0. And this becomes x square by 2 factorial because x minus a is x into f double dash of 0. And in the same way, we can write the fourth term also by replacing a by 0. So this is Maclaurin series. So we learned how to write Taylor series and how to write Maclaurin series. Let us consider a problem here. The question is obtain Taylor series expansion of log x to the base e. So the function here is log x to the base e about the point x is equal to 1. That means this 1 is our a. This is our a and this is our function f of x. This is our function f of x. As I said, they will mention in the problem how many terms you need to expand. See here, you can see they have mentioned up to the term containing fourth degree term. Containing fourth degree term. That means up to f fourth dash of a you need to expand. That means x minus a whole to the power 4 f fourth dash of a divided by 4 factorial. Up to that term you need to expand the Taylor series. After obtaining the Taylor series, we need to find the particular value of log of 1.1. We will see how to find this. This is the second part of the question. The first part is obtaining the Taylor series. The solution starts here. Taylor's expansion about x is equal to a is given by this. Instead of f of a, we have taken y of a. And instead of f of x, we have taken y of x. We can take f of x or y of x. If you are taking y of x, write down all these things in terms of y. And f dash we have taken as y1. That is derivative of y is y1. And f double dash we have taken it as y2. Now let us find out what are all things we have. First we need y of a. That means the function value at a. What is a in the question? The value of a is 1. So we need to substitute 1 in the place of x so that we can get y of a. Given a is equal to 1. So y of x is given by y of 1. Y of 1. So what is y of 1? We'll put x is equal to a is equal to 1 here. That means when x is equal to a, where a is 1, we can put a is equal to 1 in this place. Let us substitute. Yeah, before that, we are just expanding the Taylor series. We are just expanding the Taylor series by taking in the place wherever a is there, 1. So here also we have taken 1, 1. And here also we will take 1. This is not the only second. Till here we are not supposed to expand till here only, because we need to expand it up to fourth degree term. We need to write 2 more terms. The next term is x minus 1 whole cube by 3 factorial y3 of 1, and one more term, the fourth degree term. So this is the fourth degree term. Can you see here? We have 4 here and fourth derivative here. If they mention instead of fourth, if they mention third degree, then we have to expand till here. So this is how we have written the Taylor series for x is equal to, that is for a is equal to 1. For a is equal to 1, we have written the Taylor series expansion. Now let us find one by one all the requirements of this formula. Y of 1, y1 of 1, all those things we will find now. Let us consider our function as y of x. We have considered. Now since we want y of 1, let us substitute here and here 1. So y of 1 is log 1 to the base e. We all know the value of log 1 is 0. If you press in the calculator also ln of 1, it will show you the answer 1. Sorry, answer 0. It will show you the answer 0. We found the value of y1 as 0. Now let us differentiate y and find what is y1 first. We have to differentiate y now to get y1. So y1 of x is equal to differentiation of log x. We all know the differentiation of log x is 1 by x. Differentiation of log x is 1 by x. This is our y1 of x. What we want, y1 of 1. So let us put x is equal to 1 here now, here and here, and find what is y1 of 1. That is the value of y1 when x is equal to 1. So y1 of 1 is given by 1 by 1. 1 by 1 is 1. So we found the value of y1 of 1 is 1. Now let us find what is y2 of 1. How do we find y2? When we differentiate y1, we get y2. Let us differentiate y1 now to get y2. y2 of x, differentiation of y1 is y2. We all know the differentiation of 1 by x is minus 1 by x square. Differentiation of 1 by x is minus 1 by x square. Yes, we have written this. Now what we want y1 of 1. So let us put x is equal to 1 here and here. So y2 of 1 is equal to minus 1 by 1 square we will get. That is minus 1 by 1. That is minus 1. So answer will be minus 1. Yes, we got the value of y2 of 1 as minus 1. Now let us find what is y3. How do we find y3? By differentiating y2. Let us differentiate y2. Differentiation of y2 is y3. Now we need to differentiate this minus 1 by x square. First, let us bring this to the standard form. Here we are saying we are going to differentiate this. We are not yet differentiated. We have just written d by dx of this minus 1 by x square. Before differentiation, let us take this denominator x square to the numerator so that it looks like x to the power n form. Yes, we have taken here. It becomes x to the power minus 2. Now it is in the standard form x to the power n. Minus we have taken outside the derivative d by dx of x to the power minus 2. When we differentiate x to the power minus 2, we get minus 2 into x to the power minus 2 minus 1 by using the formula for derivative of x to the power n, which is n into x to the power n minus 1. In the next step, what happens? Minus into minus plus 2 into x to the power minus 3, because minus 2 minus 1 is minus 3. Now we can take this x to the power minus 3 to the denominator again. It becomes 2 by x to the power 3. We found the derivative, but we want the derivative value at 1 by 3 of 1. Now let us put x is equal to 1 here and here. What we get? 2 by 1, which is 2. y3 of 1 is y3 of 1 will be 2, because when we put 1 here, we get 1 cube, which is just 1 only. Now let us find what is y4. How do we find y4? By differentiating y3. Let us differentiate y3 now in the same way. So differentiation of y3 is y4.
Taylor's expansion. C cycle ಯಾವ cycle ಆದ್ರೂ maths ಒಂದೇನೆ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ.
Students, stop talking.
Cycle ಆದ್ರೂ next day.
Okay, let us differentiate y3, whose differentiation is y4. d by dx of 2 into x to the power minus 3. We have arranged in the standard form before differentiation. When we differentiate, thus 2 will be constant, it will be kept outside, and differentiation of x to the power minus 3 will be minus 3 x to the power minus 3 minus 1. On simplification, minus 3 into 2 is minus 6 x to the power minus 4. When we take this x to the power minus 4 to the denominator now, what we get is minus 6 divided by x to the power 4. So we got the derivative y4 of x. We want y4 of 1. Let us substitute 1 in the place of x here. y4 of 1 is equal to minus 6 divided by 1 to the power 4, whose value is minus 6. So we found all the requirements in the Taylor series. Let us substitute back all these derivative values in the Taylor series now. Yes, we have substituted. We got to know y of 1 was 0, y of 1 was 0, and y1 of 1 is 1, y2 of 1 is minus 1, y3 of 1 is 2, y4 of 1 is minus 6. We have substituted here all. Now it is just the simplification happens. 0 will be negligible. What happens? X minus 1 here we have taken. Minus into plus. Minus we have written here. And x minus 1 whole square by 2 we have written here. Here what happens in the next term? 2 ones are 2 threes are will happen. That 3 we have written down here. So it will be x minus 1 whole cube by 3. How we got this 6 here? This is 3 factorial. In the formula we had 3 factorial. So 3 factorial value is 6 we have written. Expanded form we have written here. Okay, fine. Now here first thing is minus into plus minus will happen. Then after cancellation 6 ones are 6 fours I will give. So it is a 4 we have written here in the denominator. So this is the Taylor series expansion up to 4th degree term. Up to 4th degree term. You can see here 4 degree. Now to find log of 1.1, put x is equal to 1.1. See here the expansion is log x is equal to this. Log x is equal to this. This completes the first part of the question. What is the second part? Second part is finding log of 1.1. It is simple. Just replace x is equal to 1.1 throughout here, 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 and everywhere. Wherever x is there, replace 1.1. So log of 1.1 you will get. Yes, we have replaced. Can you see wherever x is there, we have replaced 1.1 from here to here. Yes, we have replaced. Now it is this calci work. If you use the scientific calculator and put all these values in the calculator, if you put directly, you will get the answer as this. So this is the answer for log of 1.1. So this completes the problem.